successful supplier partnership is driving innovation for both companies. When two companies come together with a common mission and they really have a passion for what they're doing together, they drive each other, they make each other better.
BMS and Accenture have an over 25-year history. And when I think about our relationship, there's one word that comes to mind, and that's trust. That trust was built by people in the trenches together, working on really hard problems with shared values about always doing the right thing and really focused on what we can do together for the good of BMS.
Supplier ecosystems are critical to our success in really creating a value chain. We expect great excellence from our direct partners, but we also expect them to create unique partnerships with their supply base as well. A great example of that is the Accenture Rangam BMS partnership.
Accenture provides staffing to our projects on site at Bristol-Myers Squibb. And what we wanted to do was really diversify that mix of individuals and consultants. So we partnered Accenture with Rangam to really bring and find that talent and bring them to BMS.
Bristol-Myers Squibb and Accenture have a true passion around supplier diversity. They identified Rangam as a local supplier who can help bring in a unique, innovative workforce solutions that they were seeking.
What separated Rangam from the traditional staffing companies in the marketplace is their passion to help others, and particularly individuals with disabilities and on the autism spectrum.
So hiring people on the autism spectrum, how do we create the right environment, the culture of inclusion, culture of empathy, so that when we bring them to the workplace, they are successful, they are not misunderstood.
Rangam took the time and had the expertise to be able to educate Accenture on the levels of the spectrum. And that's how we were able to determine the skills, the accommodations, and what was needed to make everyone with neurodiversity successful.
Accenture and Rangam figured out what positions would work best at the BMS sites. And then Rangam and Accenture and BMS all worked together to create an environment that welcomed and supported these differently abled people.
We were fortunate enough to be able to provide individuals with autism that have truly unique ability and passion around technology.
I have autism more towards PVD and dyslexia, so it's very difficult for me for some form of communication, some forms of reading comprehension because of my dyslexia, and then with my autism attached to it, it doesn't make it easy.
People on the autism spectrum and parents, they really struggle finding meaningful jobs.
I was having a hard time finding a job, my first job out of college, and I looked at the Rangam program because they said, we help those with disabilities such as autism.
Ryan was uncomfortable with his disabilities. He felt as though he could not fit into a corporate culture. But we were able to find a software package that was able to spread the words out, to be able to help him continue to do his job. Once he got in the flow of doing that, he just flourished.
I'm a IT support lead for the Fast Track application. What I do is I make sure the application's working and running properly.
It was a beautiful, magical thing that had happened between the relationship of Rangam, Bristol-Myers Squibb, and Accenture. They learned how truly valuable these individuals can be in the workforce.
I think having the three companies together really defines the phrase of better together.
BMS's drive and push, to expand this program has made Accenture better. And we both need Rangam because Rangam is our guide. They teach us how to create the right environment so that the people, the uniquely able talent, can be successful.
These shared values and commitments have meant that together we've created more opportunity than we could ever have created separately. And that's really exciting.
I feel very honored and excited when I see those partnerships in that ecosystem come together. It's one of the best parts of my job to drive that kind of partnership across our value chain and get small, medium, diverse, large companies all working together towards a common goal. And it's one of the most gratifying feelings that you can have as a leader, to see that come together.